35.1 update.
Big updates to map consistency, an expansion of the recall system, and the results of those aim punch tests. All this and more as we dive into the update 35.1 patch report.
I love how they say the results of the aim punch test. I don't know one person on console that actually got to test aim punch because it just never filled. And the same thing on PC too. I don't think hardly anyone even got to test it. So I wonder where are these tests coming from?
First up, as we talked about in the 2025 roadmap, we're starting our big moves towards standardizing key gameplay elements of the Battlegrounds experience. This will be a phased approach over the next several updates, and we'll begin with items. You'll see things like the zipline gun.
They make the zipline gun look so useful here, but there's no way, like, unless it's shooting like 50 meters, it's useless, right?
Emergency cover flare, and stun gun appearing across all Battlegrounds, while things like the thermal scope and blue chip transmitter are being removed everywhere. Take a look at the roadmap for all of our upcoming plans, or the patch notes to see the specifics of this first set of changes. Another way we're unifying the experience is by expanding the recall system to all maps.
Okay, well, I mean, who cares about this?
Which means it's now available on Karakin and Paramount.
No.
Each map will have its own specifics for the system, so check out the patch notes for details. We're looking forward to seeing how these changes shift strategy on these maps. Next, thanks to your great
This right here could be the downfall of PUBG, depending on how bad this is with aim punch.
testing and feedback, we're ready to implement the new aim punch system to live. We're going live with the settings from our last gunplay labs, and are looking forward to hearing your feedback on the system in the live environment. Last but not least, we're making audio adjustments based on your feedback.
Yeah, thermal scope and blue chip transmitter removed everywhere. I mean, that's not a big deal. I mean, the thermal scope is only the Kendi and the blue chip transmitter. I mean, there's the blue chip towers, right? So the towers are good enough for the most part.
Feedback, such as your shooting, driving, and the mortar explosions. Let us know how it sounds. There's also a new contender system in the workshop, a new survivor pass, more improvements to custom match, a new rank season, and more. So check out the patch notes.
I feel like this ranked season was really short. Like, I actually played a bunch this ranked season, but I still feel it was kind of short.
For full details. Update 35.1 is here, so hit up a blue chip tower, call in some friends, and give your enemies a personalized lesson on how aim punch works. We'll see you on the Battlegrounds.
All right, 35.1 patch notes. They do make like these like kind of nice looking at least. Zipline gun, stun gun, emergency cover flare now world spawn on all maps. Was emergency cover flare? It was only on Rondo, right? I mean, I don't mind that. Emergency cover flare on all maps. That's okay. The stun gun and zipline gun are kind of useless, though. It's like, whatever. Several items, including the thermal forescope, spike trap, and blue chip transmitter removed. Okay, I don't know why they had to get rid of this spike trap. What was wrong with the fucking spike trap? Did, like, people just not use it? Recall system added. Who cares? Colorful egg baskets. I mean, the big news is the aim punch. That should be the first thing, because I think the aim punch is the thing that affects everything the most in this whole patch. It's going to change like everything. Live maintenance schedule April 9th, and then next week on console. Map service. You know, the usual map stuff. Nothing to see there. I mean, I don't know why Wrangle. I mean, Wrangle should always be like 50%, even for ranked, I think. Gunplay, aim punch. Ugh. This is the reason why this is so bad is, I mean, okay, sniper rifles should have aim punch. That's fine. If I hit someone with a sniper rifle, then yeah, their aim should flinch, right? That's fine. That's normal. Shotguns, same thing maybe. But SMGs, a high level of aim punch is applied, though slightly lower than shotguns. SMGs actually have higher aim punch than ARs. Like, there's already a problem with SMGs being ridiculous now. Now they're actually making SMGs even better than ARs. That's ridiculous. DMRs should be up here. DMRs should actually be like right below sniper rifles, right? Kind of makes sense. I mean, how do you get flinched more getting shot by an MP5 than you do with a fucking M249? It just doesn't make any sense. They're purposely like making SMGs like ridiculous. I don't know what. Handguns, crossbows, very low, whatever. I think it's gonna be really bad, but I mean, we won't know until we actually try it. So that's like the biggest change in this patch. Spawn changes. We just talked about that. Zipline gun, stun gun, emergency cover flare, now world spawn. I don't know why zipline gun and stun gun should just be removed. I don't think people actually use it. The stun gun and emergency cover flare have been added to ranked. Like, why even have a stun gun in ranked? I mean, they did increase the range by 50% for the zipline gun, but I still think that's not going to be enough. Wait, instead of like 10 feet, it's going to be 20 feet now? And it's not even like the distance. It was like the angle. Because if you shot it from the ground, it was just awkward. More stun guns, more emergency flares, whatever. Audio, geez. Anytime PUBG messes with audio, that's a big, who knows what's going to happen. So we'll see. The kill effect progressive weapon skins, which were previously visible only to teammates, will now be visible to all players. I didn't even know that was a thing. New recalls in Paramo and Kraken. No one really cares. Those are the small maps anyhow. 8th anniversary decorations removed. Thank God. Bunny baskets. So I guess it's like an Easter crap now, I guess. I'm guessing, I don't know what's going to be in them, but little changes in the Hall of Fame area. Weather conditions in Destin. Oh, that's awesome. If the map wasn't kind of crappy enough already. Ranked. Skins for the links, which is kind of cool, actually. Leaderboard will be reset. Yada, yada, yada. 34 season rewards. Wasn't there what was the rank skin this season? It was like, I can't remember. Was it an OM or something? I don't even remember. But yeah, I guess all of that crap. I don't know why they do top 500, because at least on console, if you're top 500, you're master. They're the same thing. They need to kind of vamp that. It was an MG3, that's right. Rank, top 500 reward, yada, yada, yada. Nothing new there. Workshop. Okay, so this is the progressive character skin, I guess they say. Which, we'll see how it is. You can unlock different features, yada, yada, yada. It's only going to cost you a whole bunch of G-Coin. Make sure you use my code, FADE101. If you're spending money on G-Coin, we'll see how that works out. It's hard to even, like, they don't really give a whole lot of info, right? Custom match. They did some good changes to the custom match, because without going through all of these, because I don't feel like reading it, but you guys, I'll have the link down low if you guys want to read it. You can add AI now. So that means if I want to go in and just like take some screenshots or do some random shit, I don't have to join an actual game. I could just like, you know, if I'm getting some screenshots for my YouTube or something, or if you just want to dick around with bots, that's fine. So you can play against bots now and mess with their damage. Lobbies will now remain after a match ends. This is actually kind of big, especially for people that host like custom games or tournaments. Because normally you have to wait until everyone joins back in, right? After like, and it just takes forever. But now after the match ends, everyone's already gonna be in the lobby. That change should have been there like years ago. But I mean, for anyone that runs like tournaments and stuff like that, especially, it's gonna be so much easier just to do that, because you don't have to wait for everyone to rejoin again. It's really nice. I think most of the other stuff is just little improvements, but nothing really bigger than that. Survivor Pass. 8 new combat survival medals can be obtained through gameplay. 8 new medals? Really? The UI fix. I'm struggling to see what the difference is before and after. It's just this is like a bit more bold, I guess. I mean, I don't even like this. This is like your teammate stuff, right? The brightness of the kill messages displayed at the bottom of the center screen has been reduced. Oh, before and after, yeah. I mean, this shouldn't even be there. I just want the option to toggle off what I see my teammates do. You know? That would be more efficient, I think. Performance, Sandock Mac, average, reduced stuttering. Yeah. Bunch of bug fixes, UI fixes. That's pretty much it. The big news, at least for me, is probably the aim punch stuff. I don't care about anything else. The aim punch stuff could be really bad if it's bad. But it is kind of a weird patch. They're kind of all over the place. But this here really does highlight it. Aim punch. And that's it. 35.1. Let me know what you guys think.